Hey everybody, it's Russell, and I'm here with Nicole Marie Cosplayer. This is your second year at the con, correct? First of all, thank you for taking time to talk with us. I know you're busy and lots going on. How's the con been for you this year? I know last year, I think there was something on Facebook I saw that you got sick last year.
No, I fell and I broke my tailbone. So
Well, there you go. That's a little more than sick.
But, I didn't break my butt this year, so it's it's a little bit better. It's just as awesome though. I loved it last year, one of the highlights of my year, and this one is no different, except for there's no pain.
Just talk about maybe the diversity of fans here. What I was saying the other day was that, especially on Saturday, it gets super crowded in here. It's really packed. Yeah, I think it's great with the diversity and the number of people that are here that everyone seems to get along. Everyone seems to have a good time and embrace it. Have you experienced that with the fans?
Yeah, I feel like that's a big part of comic conventions. We all have the same passions and like the same stuff, and it's like a second home to some of us because we can geek out.
And talk about maybe the staff here. How have they been treating you, and what have they gone out of their way to help you?
The staff here is absolutely amazing. I can't say any bad words. I'm not just saying because I'm on camera, because I've done a lot of conventions where I've been left at the airport and stuff like that, but always, on time to, pick everyone up at the airport. Just, they're always making sure that we need stuff, and Jared is awesome. I've done 3 of his shows now, and he treats his guests so well.
Awesome. So a little bit about cosplay. You've been doing this for a while, obviously. Talk about your community here. I've talked to some of the other women here today, and it seems like you guys really get along within this community. Talk about a little bit about the cosplay community.
Yeah, there's a handful of us girls, and there's guys too, that do the guest appearances, and we've created a bond because we see each other almost like every weekend. Some of us literally, travel together, and we just, we create these amazing friendships, and we're like family.
Awesome. So the convention year is kicked off. It starts in January, but things will start to ramp up. What do you got planned for you this year? Any special? I was saying earlier that with all the stuff that's going on with Marvel and DC, all the new characters getting new costumes, Batgirl got a new costume, and some other things are happening. How's that for you for a cosplayer? And are you planning on doing any, is there a Spider-Gwen? Is there anything in the future?
Well, I do a version of Gwen Stacy in the Spidey suit, but I don't like the new design in the comics. I don't really like change in the comics, and I don't really like comic book movies, because it kind of twists all the characters and the plot lines and everything like that. So I usually don't do the costumes from that, except for I did Lady Bane. So I did Bane from the movie. So I fell in love with Bane because of the movie. But
so you're a big, more comic reader?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love X-Men and everything like that. Not a big fan of the X-Men movies.
Really? Well, there you go. That's rare to find today, but hey, everybody has an opinion on these, and it's nice to have a different opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the X-Men movies, but I do like the DC stuff. So, all right, well, thank you so much again for taking your time. Have a great convention year and taking the time. So, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.